Big baby, we back with another one like the other one, champ. You know what I'm talking about? I told y'all we trying to stay more consistent, man. Trying to get this thing lit like we supposed to, man. We gonna get this history, you dig? Um, Welcome to the KIU channel, man. It's your favorite family member, your favorite uncle, your favorite cousin, your favorite nephew, your favorite brother, all of the above, man. You understand me? I am the voice of the people, you dig what I'm saying? And this is the KIU channel. Today's story is gonna be another story time. You wasn't there, big baby. Um, this story is when I almost got killed. You know what I mean? In Lakeview on Broad Street. So this story takes place maybe like 1997, 1998. Um, it was a crazy time in the hood because some of our older homies in the hood started having a real serious beef with some dudes from another turf or whatever. So us being younger, you know what I mean, we was kind of caught up in it basically, you know what I mean? And we still in school though. We still kids basically. But at this time we already in the streets, all of us, we hustling, having cars, different stuff, you know what I mean? So we really are ahead of our time as far as what we doing and what we getting into basically. So this particular night we posted up on Broad Street in front of Wolf House. Now, anybody who know me and my guys who I used to run with or who I hold dear to my heart, you know what I mean? We all used to be on the B. I'm from Randolph Street, you know what I mean? Some of my partners from Lobus, you know what I mean? Some of my partners might be from Minerva, Fairlines, Kane Street, but that B is where we used to get that money, big baby. You know what I'm talking about? Especially once we got older, like that was our crew used to be on that Broad Street between Capitol and Plymouth. And in the early days, it was Capitol. You know what I mean? That BNC used to be cooking. We'd be out there before school, you know what I mean? Out there with soap and lemon heads for the customers, getting chased down, trying to hop on the bus before they come back around so we could get something to smoke before school. Yeah, that B was everything to us, you know what I mean, when we first all jumped off the porch. You know what I mean? We probably all started messing around doing stuff at the park, but that B, when we started getting head first, you know what I mean, into the water with them sharks, it was Broad Street. So this particular night, it's probably like 1 in the morning. And for whatever reason, it must be like Indian summer. It had to be Indian summer or something. But it is extremely hot, and it's 1 in the morning on the turf. So hot that I want to say who was out there? Me, Zoo, Wolf, Fed, and Menace. My partner Menace was out there with us for sure. And maybe a couple other people, but for sure that group. Maybe Matt the Cat might have been there with us. Wealthy Wills might have been there, but the usual suspects. You know what I mean? And we'd be on the B posted up, but we'd be at Wolf House too. You know what I mean? Wolf House was like our spot between Wolf and Matt the Cows. But Wolf House, you know what I mean? When we was young, we up at the top window. We in Wolf room. You know what I mean? We blowing. Nah, he ain't gonna let us do us. You dig what I'm saying? Just as long as we safe. You know what I mean? That's all that mattered. But this particular night, we all outside. It's hot. We just posted on the block, laying out on the cars. They out there, we out there. People got no shirts on. It's 1 in the morning. So anybody who know Frisco, Frisco be freezing, champ. We rarely get hot days. And if Frisco is one of the coldest city in the Bay, then Lakeview got to be the coldest neighborhood. I'm talking about it's always freezing in the turf. Even when it's hot in the Point, hot in Fillmore, hot in Sunnydale, it could be hot everywhere else, but Lakeview still be freezing. It might even be foggy, champ. That's the type of weather we always had. So for it to be hot on the turf, especially late at night, that was already out of the ordinary, you dig? So we out there loafing. I remember it was slow that night. It wasn't no money coming through, but we just chilling. We out there, you know what I mean, kicking back, you know what I mean, talking crazy. Just sitting there, you know what I mean? The heat probably didn't drink us the whole day. So as I was saying before, at this point, it's a heavy beef going on with another neighborhood with some of our older homies. You dig what I'm saying? There's been some back and forth, you know what I mean? some casualties, you know what I mean? Not no deaths, but it been some casualties and some shots fired and different things to that nature. So we out here on the block, you know what I mean? And we know what's going on, but probably not to the extent at this time. We probably just not tripping, I don't know, but we out here loafing. We ain't got nothing outside, nothing on this. This is before the days when we probably used to have something outside with us all the time, you know what I mean? But I remember Drees had pulled up. So Drees got a clean, what was it, a Sabre, I think, or maybe a Regal. It was a photo, that brown thing. It was so clean. That thing came from BA, you dig? My partners are going to get on here and tell me what kind of car it was. I might not remember the name or what it was, the actual model, you dig what I'm saying, in the year. But anyway, Drees pulls up in the middle of the street. So when Drees pulls up, we all jump up off the cars and jump up, you know what I mean, from wherever we sitting at on the steps, just chilling, doing nothing, to pull up to talk to Drees. Now, as we all sitting there and Drees is double parked in the middle of the street, Wolf House is on this side, I'm on this side of the car. We chopping it up, you know what I mean? Drees sitting there for about 5 minutes or so maybe. And some of us leaning in the window, some of us at the back of the car, whatever, but we just chopping it up, you know what I mean? We ain't nothing too heavy. But as we sitting here, an Astro van pulls up into the intersection. Now they pull up like they coming from down Capitol Street. You know what I mean? For those who know how the turf look. So it's like they made the left onto Broad Street coming down from by Fred's store. So they making the left onto Broad Street. Trees double parked in the street, you know what I mean? And I'm like at the back of the car. Now, as we see the van, we ain't really tripping, thinking it could be a smoker, it could be somebody from the hood, but it ain't nothing that just set our alarms off the back. Like I said, though, too, we've been outside all day. It's late, 1 a.m, it's hot, you know what I mean? So maybe our guard was probably down a little bit. But as the van pulls up, for whatever reason, maybe I'm trying to see what's in there, or maybe I'm looking, you know what I mean, to see if it's a sale. I don't know, but just so happened that where the van pulled up, it pulled up right in front of me. Now, I'm just standing there. I can't really see in the van or nothing. Loafing, guards down, not paying attention, you know what I mean? Taking things for a game. You dig what I'm saying? Playing for real. Next thing I know, the door pops open. Now it's the old school, you know what I mean? Astro vans, like the box kind, like the little, you know what I mean? I guess the door like them doors, when you hit them, it's like on a wheel, so it rolls. It ain't like the electric ones now. This one is kind of like on a track, so you could push it back fast. As I look up and the door comes open, a hand comes out with a handgun. And in a moment, anybody who been through something or been through real situations, life or death, or just things that just, when it get hectic, you know, everything slows down. Extremely, extremely slow. So all of this is taking place in a matter of seconds, but it feels like I'm trying to process it. It's processing in my mind faster, but my body is just like watching it, kind of like an out-of-body experience almost. So I see the gun. I'm frozen. I ain't gonna say my life flashed before my eyes or nothing like that, but for sure I didn't have I couldn't snap out of it to run. I couldn't yell. I couldn't do nothing. I'm just looking at the barrel of the gun. It was so crazy, and it happened so fast that I'm so locked in on the barrel because it feels like it's out the van in my face. It feels like it, but they probably about 2-3 feet away from me. You know what I mean? But it feels like it's right there, to the point where I can't even see the occupants in the van. All I see is that barrel, and I'm just like frozen. And I'm like, damn, this van. this is, it's up. This is a hit. This is, all these things is flashing in my mind. And as these things are flashing through my mind, the door on the van bounces back and closes. Boom! And as the door closed, your family member woke up, champ. You feel me? That's all I needed, big baby, to understand me, wake me up one time. You know what I'm saying, though? That's all I needed, champion. You know what I mean? To, get my mind back right. You dig? You feel me? So as the door slammed, blam, I'm gone. Menace is standing right here next to me, or Menace was right behind me, I guess. Because I know when we hit the corner, by the time that door closed, blam, I'm around the corner. About to hit the thing, I hear shots. Bop, bop, bop. I'm like, ooh, they busting at us. Me and Menace hit the corner right here. They let off a few shots at us. Bop, bop, bop. Then they pull around Dree's car and shoot at the car. Bop, 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 bop. Shoot into his hood. You know what I mean? I guess they was trying to shoot at the occupants, but whatever, they wasn't, you know what I mean, getting busy like that. So they shoot into the hood of the car. Bop, bop, bop. And pull off. So Drees pull off. Woo! You know what I mean? I guess they pull off too. We didn't went around the corner, you know what I mean? At that moment, we didn't know that they had shot in Dree's car. We wasn't knowing that, you dig? All we know is, you know what I mean, that all I know is me and Menace was shoulder by shoulder when we hit the corner on Capitol going towards Sagamore. I'm talking about gone. Get skinny like Gilly say. You feel me? They done already almost, you dig it, and woke my game up. You ain't getting 2 chances, champ. You better wake up, big baby. So you feel me, hit that corner. So we waited about 5 minutes or whatever. We come walking back around the corner, everybody eyes like this, because everybody, you know what I mean, heart pumping. Drees come pulling wreck around the corner like, bruh, who was that? We like, we don't know who that was, champ. You know what I mean? He like, man, they shot up the car. They shot in my hood. We like, what? He like, yeah, look. We go look at Dree's hood. He got like 2-3 holes in the hood. They shot the car in the front of the car. Like I said, we didn't know that when we hit the corner, you know what I mean? But then we came back and was like, damn. So the way we end up finding out later on, phone call with some females from the other side of town or something like, oh yeah, we seen a van like that over here. Woo, woo, woo. And that's how we figured out, you know what I mean? But yeah, man. So that was one of them close calls, man. You understand me? Your favorite family member, man. You understand me? I survived that one, man. I froze for a minute, but then I woke up, big baby. You dig what I'm saying, man? Came up out of there, man. Came from up under there, champ. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that's just another story time, man. I almost lost one. That was critical, big baby. You dig what I'm saying? Them Broad Street nights was something else, man. 24-hour spot, man. You dig what I'm saying? We really used to have it lit as kids. We're going to have a whole bunch of more stories on Broad Street, you dig? Rest in peace to all my partners, you dig? Rest in peace, Pony, OB, C Murder, Meech, you know what I mean? Choosy Lover, Keish. Come on, man. All my family and my folks, man. It's too many to name, but yeah, man, that's just another story time. You wasn't there, big baby. It's your favorite family member, man. I hope y'all like these stories, man. I'm going to keep giving y'all more of them from all around, you know what I mean? Everything, that I think y'all might, latch on to, you dig? And some y'all can learn from, champ, something to make you think, you dig? And really put this game into perspective, you know what I mean? So you can survive and turn it into something that means something. You know what I mean? Yeah, though. It's your favorite family member, man. Tune in, tap in, like, subscribe, share, man. We're going to keep it going, man. It's your folks, man. It's your cousin, it's your nephew, man. Papa, man. Huh? Voice, big baby. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. We out this thing.